Welcome to SmartQuizBuilder. My name is Veena Prashant. I'm the creator of this plugin. Today, I'm excited to let you know that SmartQuizBuilder, which is the quiz and survey plugin for WordPress, now also supports standard forms. What this means is, say that you don't have a quiz, which means you don't want to ask any question answers, but you just want to display an opt-in form. And when users opt in, you want them added to your email platform, and you want to give them access to whatever it is that they are signing up for. You can now do this using SmartQuizBuilder's form mode. When you create your quiz in SQB, you can let SQB know what type of quiz you're looking to create. You can select personality quiz, assessment, scoring quizzes, surveys, calculators, and now you can also select form if you just want a standard form and no question answers. And when users opt in, you want to add them to your email platform and then also send them to a thank you page. You can easily do this using SQB and really easy setup. And there are so many different options even when you use it as a standard form. You can use it as an entry pop-up where you can let SQB know on what pages you want SQB form to show up, and it will display when users visit that page. A form will show up in a pop-up and users can opt in and will be added to your email platform that you have configured in the backend. And SQB integrates with pretty much all leading email platforms. And even if SQB does not have a direct integration with a platform that you want to use, then you can still use the webhook notification or an automation platform such as Zapier or Pabbly Connect. SQB integrates with anything that supports webhooks. So you can integrate with any platform, any automation platform that supports webhooks, and pretty much all automation platforms, they support webhooks. So there are so many different options. I want to take you behind the scenes to show you how you can quickly and easily set up a standard form using SmartQuizBuilder, and you no longer have to use a form plugin to do so. In fact, even if you want to collect custom fields, right? If you have custom fields such as phone number or additional information you want to collect, you can do this using SmartQuizBuilder. SQB supports custom fields, so you can collect more information than just name and email. Now, before I start, just want to say that if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel because I publish a lot of useful videos like this. So if you like my content, be sure to subscribe. This way you'll be notified whenever I publish a new video. And if you're not watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on my site, then go to membershipsitelab.com/YouTube and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. All right, so now let me take you behind the scenes to show you how you can set this up. This is the back end of SmartQuizBuilder. In the Manage Quizzes page, you will find all of your quizzes. And here you can click on Add a New Quiz. Even if you're looking to just create a simple form, click on Add a New Quiz. And it'll bring you here where you can create a quiz or a form from scratch, or you can use a pre-built quiz template. When you click on it, you can see there are some pre-built quizzes here. We'll be adding a lot more here. Currently, we don't have a pre-built form. So for now, don't select this option. You can select this, but soon we'll be adding a pre-built form. So you can just select the form and then you can update the settings. But creating a form in SQB is super simple. You don't have to use this. You can always use this. Create from scratch. So here you can give your form a name. I'm just going to call it sign up form. You can give it any name you want. And these are the type of quizzes you can create using SQB currently. So we are going to select form here. This is a new option we have added. All right. So in the display settings, you can see this is the form mode in SQB. So do you want to display the form in a pop-up or in page? So here by default, the pop-up option is selected, where there are three different ways you can use a pop-up based form. Use a button click option where SQB will display a button. And what you say on the button is up to you. You can configure it in the Start tab, right here in the Start tab. And you can have it say, get instant access, or click here to get started, or click here to sign up, whatever you want to say. And when users click on the button, SQB will display the opt-in form in a pop-up. And then users can enter their name and email and whatever else you have configured on your opt-in form. And when they sign up, SQB will add them to the configured email platform, and you can redirect them to a thank you page on your site, or you can just send them to a screen that you create in SQB, the thank you page here, right here. You can configure what you want to say on this page, and you don't even have to create a page in WordPress. You can send them to an SQB created page right here. And if you want to display it as an entry pop-up, so what this means is, say that you want SQB to display the opt-in form on these pages, and when users visit this page, SQB will automatically display the opt-in form as a pop-up. So it's an entry pop-up where the form will show up automatically when users visit any of these configured pages. So you can let SQB know on what pages you want the form to show up, and SQB will show the opt-in form as a pop-up on these configured pages. And there is an exit pop option as well, where if you want SQB to display the opt-in form when users are leaving your site, then you can configure exit pop-up option. You can select the pages where you want to display this form, and you can select multiple pages and the same form will be displayed when users are leaving your site. So these are the options. So I'm going to first select the first option, button click. And here you can see connect with your platform. Where should the users be added? Do you want to add them? By default, they'll be added to WordPress. But if you don't want them to be added in your WordPress database, you can go to the settings page and you can turn that off. And say that you use DApp as your membership plugin and you have a free product that you have created in DApp. And when they sign up, you want to give them access to your free product in DApp. So say that this is your product. You can select the product from DApp. And so when users opt in, they will be added to the product in DApp. They will be given access to the product, and DApp will send them a welcome email with their login credentials, with their download credentials, so they can access the freebie that they have signed up for through SQB. So there is an integration between DApp and SQB. And so you can select this option if you use DApp as your membership plugin and if you offer freebies from your DApp site. Otherwise, you can turn this off. And my email platform. So SQB integrates with several email platforms. There is direct integration with all of these. I'm just going to add users to Aweber, which is my email platform. So one thing you have to do if you want to connect SQB with your email platform is make sure to connect it first. For example, say that you want to connect with MailerLite. You would check this box, click to connect, enter the MailerLite API key, which you can get from your MailerLite account. This will allow SQB to connect to your email platform and get all the lists that you have. And then you can let SQB know where you want to add your users. So all of these options are here. So here I have selected this list, and when users are added to this opt-in form, I want them to be added to Aweber, to this list, and click to save. So that's all set up. The next step is to select a template. So here I'm just going to select the basic first template, save and next. Now SQB will bring you to the screen, but if you want to customize the button, the click here to get instant access button, you can do that here. The button customizer is here. You can change the color if you want, background color, and you can change the text. Everything is fully customizable. In the display settings, you can see I have selected button click. So when you publish this quiz on any page you want, SQB will display this button. When users click on this button, then the opt-in form that you see here is going to be displayed in a pop-up. And what you display on this opt-in form, that's up to you. It's fully customizable. If you do not want to display an image, you can turn this off right here. You can turn this off if you just want to display a form and no image. So here I'm going to change the image to this image, and you can resize the image if you want. And that's it. Everything else is click and edit. You can change the contents to say whatever you want it to say. And this is the opt-in form that will be displayed in a pop-up. So if you do not want to display the image, you can turn it off. If you want to display a video right here instead of an image, you can do that too. And if you want to verify the email to make sure it's a valid email, then you have to make sure first that you sign up for an account with quick email verification. SQB has a direct integration with quick email verification. So sign up for a free account there and enter the API key that you get from quick email verification in the settings tab. And after that, you can enable it. Because if you enable it without an integration with quick email verification, then users will not be able to opt in. So do not enable it if you have not done the steps that's mentioned here, right? And template fields, by default, first name is displayed and email is displayed. If you do not want first name, you can turn it off. And GDPR option is here. If you want to display this to GDPR users, you can update the text here. And terms and conditions, you can update the text here if you want. And custom fields. So if you want to add custom fields, so here I have added 3 custom fields, and you can add custom fields in SQB settings page. Let me show you this. So this is the SQB settings page. Under custom fields, under the first tab, advanced quiz settings, custom fields, you can add custom fields here. So give it any name you want. Here I have created, for example, phone number. And field name, I'm just calling it phone. It doesn't matter what the field name is because it will be what's used in the database. You can see here the allowed characters. And the label name, this is the name that's going to show up. So here you can call it whatever you want. So if you want to say, for example, phone number, you can change it to that. Description, type, currently these types are supported. We'll be adding more types here. So a phone number type will show up here soon. It's not there currently. Address field, all of those fields will be adding. So it'll be better formatted. If you want to collect phone numbers, it'll require them to enter the phone number in the right format. So we'll be adding that soon. And if it's a required field where users have to enter it to be able to opt in, you can set it as required. Otherwise, you can make it optional and save it. And that's it. All right. So now this is going to show up on your opt-in form, because I have enabled it right here. This is my opt-in form. And here under custom fields, I have enabled phone number, so it's going to show up here, and everything is click and edit. And if you want to add additional information here, you can. And about the custom field, if you want to add some text, and about the custom field, if you want to display some text, this is customizable as well. So you can just enable display heading and add whatever you want there. So I'm going to turn that off here and save and next. That's it. This is a thank you screen. And whatever you want to say here, you can add that content here. And SQB will send users to this screen when they sign up. So it's up to you whether you want to send them to this screen or you want to set a redirect rule and send them to a completely different page. So you can redirect users that opt in to a completely different page on your site. You can click on set redirect rules to do that. And everything that you see here is fully customizable. You can add whatever content you want on the thank you screen if you decide to use SQB's thank you screen. You can upload an image or you can hide the image if you want. You can hide description or you can display description. Continue button, you can click on it and you can link the continue button to any page on your site by clicking on this icon here and enter the URL of the page to which users should be sent when they click on the continue button. If you want to change the color of the continue button, there's a button customizer here. You can change the color, you can increase the height, width, and you can update the text. All right, that's how this works. And save and next. And here you can copy the shortcode, publish it anywhere you want the button to show up because we are using the button click mode. So SQB will display this button, and when users click on it, the form will show up in a pop-up. When they opt in, SQB will send them to the thank you screen. So let's go ahead and test this. So you can see here, all I have done here is I have published the shortcode from SQB here. And now I'm going to show you the front end. Right here, you can see. I have published the shortcode on this page and all it is a button. This is a simple WordPress page. I have not done anything, no customization, nothing else. But you can add whatever content you want. If you want, you can use your page builder to design the page and just insert the shortcode wherever you want the button to show up. So right now it's showing up here. I'm going to click on it. And you can see here the opt-in form is showing up here. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up here. You can see this is a thank you screen that you can create in SQB. Super simple. You don't even have to create a thank you page on your site. You can simply send them here, add whatever text you want, and that's it. This is how it works. So you can redirect them to a completely different page, or you can show them right here, and you can connect the continue button to send them to whatever page you want them to go to, or they can just click on this X icon here to exit. So this is how this works. So now let me quickly show you the other two modes that we have here. Actually, we have several. So if you don't want to use a pop-up option, if you just want an in-page option where the quiz directly shows up on the page, let me quickly change the same form from pop-up to in-page mode, right? So let me go ahead and save this. Now let's go ahead and test it. So this is the front end, right? The same button is showing up, but when I click on it, it will no longer be a pop-up. It'll be displayed on the page right here. You can see it's right here on the page. So now users can sign up here and the thank you screen will be displayed right here. See, it's all in page. So you have this option as well. So now let's go back to the backend and try other settings. So now I'm going to switch it to pop-up again, but this time I'm going to set this up as an entry pop-up where I don't have to enter the shortcode anywhere, but SQB will automatically show the form when users enter the page. So let's go ahead and test this one. So I have selected this option. I'm going to select the page where this should happen. I'm going to select this page, all right? So we're going to test on this page. You can select any pages where you want this to show up as a pop-up. So let's go ahead and save it. I'm not going to make any other update here. All right, so you can see this is the page, and as soon as I entered this page, it's showing me this pop-up because now SQB is working in the entry pop-up mode, right? So it's automatically showing me this because I have configured this to be the page where I want SQB to display this form. So it's up to you what pages you want SQB to display the form and how you customize it. It's fully up to you, all right? And now let's test the exit pop-up mode. So I have switched the same quiz to an exit pop-up now. So before it was entry pop-up, it's now exit pop-up. I'm going to select this page again. So it should show up on this page when users leave the site, right? When they're leaving the page. So I'm going to go ahead and save it, and you can select multiple pages all at once. All right, so I'm on this page again, and I'm just browsing and say that I decide to leave as I am trying to leave. You can see this is exit pop-up mode. As I'm trying to leave, it recognizes that the user is trying to leave and it will display the form as a pop-up. So there are so many different options. There are so many different things you can do with this now. So if you want to use SQB as a simple form, you can use this option. But if you want to use SQB as a quiz where you ask them a bunch of questions and then display the opt-in form, then use personality quiz. And here also you can display an opt-in form which is fully customizable just like the form. But here in this mode, you'll be able to ask questions and then display the opt-in form. Or you can display the opt-in form and then ask questions and then send them to the thank you page. So anytime you want to display questions, you want to ask a few questions, use a personality quiz instead of a form. But if you just want a form, just like I showed you in this demo, and you don't want to ask any questions, this is the best option and simplest option. So hopefully now you can use SQB's form, and it'll help you replace your current form plugins and form platforms. You don't have to use too many of other plugins when you use SQB, because you can do all of this using SQB's built-in form feature. And a couple of things that I forgot to mention is notifications. So say that you want to receive an email when someone signs up in the global notification. You can configure the email that you want to receive. And say that you want to send users, your students, an email when they sign up. You can use quiz level notification. So here you can say send a customized email, and you can select the form. For example, this is the form. You can enter the from name, who the email is going from email, send a copy if you want to send multiple people to receive a copy of these emails, enter the subject line, enter the contents of the email, and click on save to send an email directly from SQB to your users when they sign up. So you don't even need to connect SQB with a third-party platform, because you can even send an email from here. And in SQB reports page, if you go to manage leads, so here you can select the form. You can see all the users that have signed up. Here you can see I have signed up here. And view results. You can see all the information they have entered. Quiz result, quiz type, their name, their email, custom fields, phone number that they have entered. All of this is here. So this is how this works, and I hope this was helpful. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe. This way you will be notified whenever I release or publish a new video, and I publish videos all the time. If you're watching this video on YouTube, be sure to leave a comment to let me know what you think about this new feature that we have added in SQB. I look forward to your feedback. My name is Veena Prashant. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye for now.